Welcome to the Susan Brender Show. It's all about you, featuring shows on health and wellness, the performing arts, politics, and people who inspire you to be your best. And now, here's Susan Brender.
I'm Susan Brender, and this is the Susan Brender Show. My guest today is Zuzette Ferrari. She is quoted as saying, "When one door closes, another door opens. As you look so long at the closed door, yet you do not see the new door that is open for you." I want to welcome my guest, Zuzette Ferrari.
Hello, thank you, Susan, for letting me be on your radio show. I am honored.
Well, I'm honored to have you too, Zuzette. So now, Zuzette, you were born in Los Angeles, and you currently reside in Newport Beach, California. What is that like?
It is wonderful. The weather is great. The people are wonderful and nice. The shopping, the air breeze, it's being by the beach, it just feels like you're just free and non-stress.
Well, let's tell our audience a little bit more about Zuzette. You were born in Los Angeles, as we said, but tell us more about your life.
Well, I was raised and born in Los Angeles, and I went to Bell High School, and then when I graduated, I decided to go to college, Cypress College in Orange County and Goldenwest, and studied psychology and business in art history. And from there, I just decided to stay in Orange County and work for several good companies, and I enjoy the weather in Orange County and the people in Orange County. LA, I love LA, and it has wonderful opportunities there as well. And I have a passion for the beach, of course.
Wow. And who doesn't, right? I mean, the beach is so calming. It's a place where you can meditate and do so many wonderful things. And so, in 2012, you became involved in developing a 100% organic skincare beauty product. And you said that you did it to help your family, your friends, young adults, and babies with skin problems. So tell our audience a lot about this particular organic skincare product.
Well, I came up with it because I have family, friends, and that had skin problems, but I wanted something that with all skin types, and also can be used on babies. That's what separates me from other competitors, because you can use it and it's organic. And I had an opportunity to research and develop, traveling to Japan and to develop to find out how to develop an organic product, and I had the opportunity to meet wonderful people, and I decided to just start something that can build confidence and I give oneself vitality within oneself. I had a dear friend of mine that she sold at farmers market in Palm Springs, and she had a product, and I had a light bulb that went on and said, I can do this. I can help people with their skin problems and build confidence in oneself.
What sets this particular product apart from others?
That it can be used on babies. Most of your product out there, when you have skin problems, you cannot use it other than adults, young adults. And this product you can use on babies. It's a natural eye wash. The toner, it can for poison ivy, any type of skin elements, and it works. And it's based on my experience and people that have thanked me each time that they have looked and tried everything. They have allergies on it. 100% organic, made by the best chemists and manufacturers, and several products I make myself. And I know that if I'm making it myself and I can use it and it's safe on babies. That's what separates me from other competitors.
How did you learn to make this product? That's not an easy thing to do, is it?
No, it's not. I've always used and believe on eating natural things. I researched on, did a lot of testing on different elements and ingredients, and I just studied and researched, and I came up with something that even the men could use. And it's not easy. It's several years of research and development. And I love cooking, so I love cooking, and I know a lot of ingredients that can be used on someone's face and someone's body. So I used my experience of cooking and developing and integrating, infusing some of the cooking elements. Like my product has olive oil. It's been around for centuries. And I fused it with other ingredients and came up with a body oil. In my recent travels to Japan, I went to the gold museum and factory and to learn how to use the gold. And I came up with traveling around, you learn a lot, which I was able to develop 100% natural facial mask. It's my new product with pure gold.
Now, this is only for women?
No, it is for women, men, babies, young adults. It's used in all skin types, and anyone can use it. It's a lot of men use it. My customers are women, and they buy it, and their husbands or their boyfriends end up taking it from them, and they're like, "Oh, I like this," and they call me up. I need another bottle of toner. I need another soap because my husband took it or my son took it, and it makes me feel good when I hear that, because men are very particular, and there's no fragrance that perfume wise it's all natural, so men tend to want to use it as well.
So how did you get into this line of business? It's not that it's so unusual, but needless to say, you did it. So
just decided to, like I mentioned, my dear friend, her selling her product in Palm Springs, and she sells to through the farmers market, and it just inspired me, and I just took a leap of faith and just believed in myself. And my passion that motivates me is helping people in any way I can, building confidence. And my greatest achievement is starting my business, my own company. And my goal was to provide jobs for people. I wanted to create jobs for them.
Well, that's very admirable, and creating jobs is definitely necessary. But I want to change the subject for a moment. You talked about Japan, and are they just ahead of us?
They are ahead of us in so many ways. I went to 7 different cities, even Korea, and all just researching and buying all their creams and products and asking questions. They're so ahead of us in fashion. They're focused. The young kids, they have suits on with young 21, 25 focused, going to work, and very clean. Their cities are very clean. But the fashion's different. Everything is different. And it amazed me. And the people are so nice. They help me in every way, and I love the food.
Well, I understand that, because it is pretty natural, and they say that people in Japan live much longer, and I suppose their skin also
beautiful.
Is very beautiful. Yes, don't you think?
Oh, flawless. That's why I could have went to any city, but any country, and I had the opportunity to visit 7 different cities there, and the skin is just flawless. And I was so curious, what do they sell? What do they use? How do they use it? What do they eat? They even put in the gold museum I visit in the factory. They had a tea ready for me, and they had flakes of gold inside the tea, and you drink it. And I'm like, really? And they believe it's good for you. It has the zinc and all the minerals. It's very healthy. Yes.
So you beat me to the punch here, because I was going to ask you about gold. First of all, it must be very expensive to have gold in your product.
It is, but you buy it in large quantities. Sheets of gold, when I went to the factory, they showed how they cut it. They have a certain tool, and it's really millimeters. It's very thin, and I was able to buy it at a good price, but it is expensive, and that's what's going to make my facial mask unique, but it also works.
Mm-hmm. So what's the magic formula for your success?
My magic formula for success is to believe in yourself and follow your dreams.
And what happens when you just believe in yourself and you do follow your dream, but you don't have success? That's possible too.
That is possible. That's why I have one of my favorite quotes is, one door closes, another door will open up. And don't look back at the other door that closed. Look at the door that's opened up for you, and just, always more to conquer and more to challenge yourself and to believe in oneself, and dreams can happen. If you fail, then try again.
Now, tell our audience a little bit about you again. I want them to understand why you have so much passion and you feel that you can really have success. What is it about Zuzette that makes you different from many other people who just give up?
I have a love for life, and I grew up, very simple, and worked hard for everything, and nothing's ever given to you, nothing's free. You always have to work for something, and I believe that my life, I live very simple, keep it simple, and enjoy life, and I love the world, and I love all the people, and I think that's what separates me, and it's different, is I believe in hope. I believe in hope for the world and hope for people, that they can, if I inspire one out of millions, I'm happy.
That's very special. So now it's very important that we talk about business. Why do you suspect that some people make it and some people don't?
I suspect that some people don't make it. If they give up, maybe that's why. I cannot speak for them. And some people may have a desire and more driven than others. Everyone's different. That's why I believe never give up and believe and just keep trying and trying. It's like you ride a bike, you fall off, you get back on it and try again. Yeah. Some people may not have the desire or drive or passion, and they were happy with some are like happy. I did it. That's the best I can want to really have that, or they have that desire in their heart.
So if you were to give some tips about business, what tips would you give to our audience?
Have a plan. If you have a dream, write it down. Have a plan. That's what I did. I had a dream, and I sat down and I wrote a plan. What can I invent? And write down like a list, and where do you start? Family and friends, people you know, and what is in need? What do you want out of it? And that's the way I started. And one credit card, and my goal was to provide jobs for people.
Now, how much money do you need to start a business from your perspective?
in my perspective, I had one credit card that had $5,000 on it, and I only spent $3,000 because I started small, keep it simple, 2 products, and went to the printers and bought jars and bottles and in packaging, and I started from there, and I just started selling and marketing and advertising mostly to my family and friends, and then they told other people, and they told other people, and pretty soon I was, oh, you're the rose girl, you're the rose passion girl.
I didn't mention that your particular product is called the Rose Passion Skincare Beauty Products. And you received recognition as an entrepreneur, and you qualified for inclusion in the 2015 to 2016 edition of the Worldwide Who's Who in Registry. That's pretty impressive, don't you think?
Yes, that was it was a great achievement for me to even be recognized, and even the Who's Who, the woman that was interviewing me, and like in 5 minutes, she's like, I want your product too. It sounds fabulous. She looked at the website, and she fell in love with everything, and that makes me feel good.
I'm sure it does.
Feel like accomplished something.
So Suzette, what are your future plans?
Oh, wow. I have big future plans.
Well, tell us about it.
Okay. Right now, on my future plan, I've been collaborating with several women around the world, as I am now going to have representatives that are going to sell on my product in Netherlands, in Brazil, Italy, Texas, and California, and hope to have more. That is one of my biggest future plans, because I can, like I said, I want to create jobs. Next is to have my own store one day and offer franchise so people can have jobs, of course. And then I'm going to start a non-profit organization for battered women, and to give them my product and build confidence, and to give them a little stepping stone to go back and be part of the world, and not to have low confidence.
Mm-hmm. That's very nice. And my show is really based upon the whole notion of vitality. If you were to tell people what vitality means to you, what would you say?
I would say vitality is don't have fear and live your life.
Why don't you give our audience the last words?
Thank you, Susan. My last words is follow your dreams, believe in yourself, and have hope.
My guest has been Zuzette Ferrari. She is quoted as saying, when one door closes, another door opens, and that is really a very special saying. So I want to thank you, Zuzette, for being on the Susan Brender Show.
Grazie, Susan, and I am happy to have been part of your show, and I wish you and bless you for your success.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you for listening to The Susan Brender Show.